Hi guys, this is Carrie with Fullerton Professional Organizing, and you will not see this video until the Monday after, because today is 7/31, but I last week caught COVID. My husband came home from Ohio or Illinois. He's been to Ohio and Illinois. I think he came back from Illinois this time. And with COVID, we did not know it at the time. But then when I caught it, because I never catch what he has and I never get sick, so you'll have to excuse me if I sound a little different. But anyway, I had COVID and I've recovered. And I want to start out this video by showing you some wonderful things that I found at Dollar Tree. Um, Now, one thing I found that I forgot to bring in here to show you was a little I only found one and I haven't seen them since, but it was a little container that was divided, and it was a oh my goodness, my brain is still in fog mode from being sick. Turntable. It was a little lazy Susan, similar to this, where you could put things and it had the walls dividing it. I use it for my drink, my sugar-free drink mixes. But this is the next best thing that I um, found um, for vanity. It's a vanity organizer for $1.25. Now, prices I hear are going up. I'm not sure if they've gone up in our local uh, Dollar Tree yet or not. It's kind of sad. So you'll have to just really know your prices again and know whether it's worth it. But I can tell you, even if prices go up, I can tell you what for sure is going to be worth it, even if you go on dollartree.com and order a bulk, they're still going to be worth it. Are the Lazy Susans. Now, the least expensive Lazy Susans that I have seen have been at Walmart, and they were $10 or $9.99. Anyway, you'll never be able to find a Lazy Susan for $1.25, even if the price goes up to $1.75 or whatever. Even if it goes up to $3 and $5, which I hope it doesn't, but Lazy Susans, that you cannot beat that. And I replaced my $10 ones with these to see if they hold up. So I'll let you know. Now, another item I don't find there very often are these new containers. I found a few of them, and I haven't even been able to find them on the website. They had them on the website and then they didn't. So, but they are from Jot. So that may be the difference, because the Lazy Susan is essentials, which I thought Essentials was also a brand that I've seen at Walmart, but I've never saw the Lazy Susans for $1.25 at Walmart for sure. But this is called a desktop organizer, but of course you can put it on your shelves. It's clear, you can see what's in it. I love that. Now, this item I use quite a bit at home, but they had these in a different type of plastic. I use these almost for a lot of things. The reason is because it has the short front, and yes, they are soda containers. It says Essentials Soda Can Organizer. I use these for condiments in my refrigerator. I use them for canned goods in my cabinets because I do not have a pantry. So I had to put as many of these stacked on top of each other as I could. And when I say stacked, I don't know if they stack on top of each other or not, but I have those shelves that you can buy at Walmart, the risers, shelf risers, and I have them stacked on there with cans. So I wanted to show you these items because I thought you can't beat this at Dollar Tree, even if the prices go up. But today we're talking about how to tame the chaos in your entryway, mudroom, living spaces. Um, Now, if you've ever walked through your front door, tripped over three pairs of shoes, especially if you have kids, right? Stepped on a Lego barefoot in the middle of the night and spotted yesterday's mail still sitting on the counter, you know high traffic areas are where the chaos loves to live. Now, we're talking entryways, mudrooms. Now, here in the Rio Grande Valley, which is the bottom tip of Texas, we don't really call them mudrooms, but mudrooms are entryways where all the mess accumulates when you come into the home. Sometimes it's the back entry, sometimes it's through the garage, but entryways, living rooms, and family rooms. Sorry, guys, the spaces that take the daily hit from everyone coming and going. So how do you keep these spaces from swallowing you up whole with and just being an absolute disaster? Well, we're pulling together wisdom from four organizing pros. I love, these are my favorites: Kendra Adachi, Cassandra Aarssen, Dana K. White, and Dawn from Minimal Mom. I have others that are my favorites as well, but these are the ones that have helped my home the most. So they talk about what to organize and why it actually matters. Now, one, start with what really matters to you. What do you value? We talk about that a lot. What's important to you the most, what you value the most, is where you start. Kendra's motto is be a genius about what matters, lazy about what doesn't. And that's the best part to start with these areas. Instead of trying to make these spaces picture perfect, ask yourself, what do I need this space to do for me and my family? What problem is actually bugging me in this area? What's adding stress that I could fix somehow, hopefully easily? Maybe it's not the shoes. Maybe it's the pile of mail that never has a home, or the fact that you can never find your keys. Start with the thing that makes you the most crazy, makes your blood pressure spike, not the thing you think should look nicer. Organizing is about making the easier, not the Instagram worthy. Make life easier. Okay. So that's what she recommends. Two, set up homes for your stuff. Cassandra Aarssen, the queen of Clutterbug system, teaches that clutter isn't laziness. It's a lack of systems that match you, your style, your brain, the way you live. High traffic areas are the ultimate test for this because they see constant action. Her advice: give everything a home that feels natural to you. If you're a visual organizer, Cassandra's a butterfly, or if you're a bee type, clear bins or open baskets by the door might be the key. if you like things out of sight, you're a cricket or a ladybug. Closed cabinets or drawers and bins that you can't see through may help you breathe easier. Labels. The why here is simple. If your stuff doesn't have a landing spot that feels natural, it'll land wherever it can, and that's how you get piles on every surface. Number 3 is make it easy to keep clean. Dana K. White. Dana is famous for her container concept and her real talk approach to clutter. You can't organize clutter. You have to get rid of it first. In high traffic areas, this matters because too much stuff makes these spaces impossible to manage. Shoes that don't fit, gone. Jackets no one wears, gone. Toys that keep migrating to the living room but never get played with, gone. When you keep only what fits comfortably in your space, your container, home, closet, drawer, you'll instantly reduce the mess and made tidying a million times easier. As Dana says, less stuff equals less cleaning. Now, number 4, keep it simple. Dana, the minimal mom, Dawn's advice is all about simplicity and sustainability. She reminds us that the more complicated the system, the faster it will fail. That is so true. In high traffic areas, you want quick solutions that don't require minimal energy. Kind of like when you brush your teeth and you put toothbrush up. You brush your teeth, you put it up. It's in arm reach, easy, obtainable. A big basket for shoes instead of a complicated shelf. Hooks for coats instead of hangers no one uses. A single spot for incoming mail that gets sorted once a day or once a week. Why? Because the goal isn't to keep up appearances. Sure, that's nice. It's to make your life lighter and calmer. A simplified space means fewer decisions, less stress, and more time for what really matters. Hint, it's not picking up 27 throw blankets every night. An example of this would be something that I did. Not super aesthetic, but our trash can sits right in the hallway, mostly because I have little trash can under the sink, and I have a little trash can in the middle of our kitchen inside the cabinet. I have several little trash cans throughout my kitchen because it's a galley kitchen. My family was always leaving their trash and their paper towels on the countertop. So I put little trash cans for all the sugar packets. I put a little trash can for all the drink packets. I put a trash can under my sink and then one near the middle of the kitchen. Another change I did was the big trash can at the end of the kitchen in the hallway. I put another little trash can that holds my trash bags and the little grocery bags that we use for the smaller trash. Now, is it pretty having a black trash can that exposes my clean trash bags and grocery bags? No, but now every time the trash is taken out, that liner immediately gets changed instead of someone leaving the trash can without a liner because they didn't want to walk to the end of the kitchen under the cabinet to get the trash bags. Is it the most beautiful thing ever? Yeah. Is it the most ugliest thing ever? No. It is convenient. So that is one of the changes I made in my kitchen to make my family's life easier. Now, number 5, practical steps that work for real life. Here's how these combined, all of these ladies' tactics, combined approaches could play out in each high traffic zone. Entryway, what matters? Easy access to keys, shoes, and bags. Home for stuff might mean baskets or a small table for keys, hooks, and bags. For bags, sorry. Declutter. Only keep the shoes you actually wear. If it doesn't fit in the space, we need to declutter. Simplify. One catch-all basket for quick drops when life's busy. Now, how about the mudroom? Even though we don't have that per se, we don't call it a mudroom here in the Rio Grande Valley. What matters is a place for backpacks, sports gear, and coats that don't look like a bomb went off. Now, I like that to be inside each child's bedroom. They can have a place right before they leave their bedroom, but you can also have it in a zone in your home. Home for stuff. Individual bins or cubbies labeled by person. Declutter. Rotate out of season gear and get rid of duplicates. Simplify. Hooks instead of hangers because no one is hanging a coat on a hanger in a rush. I do, but kids may not. And if it's already a habitual habit, hooks may help. All right, living room, family room. Sometimes you have two separate, a living room and a family room. Some just have a living room. But anyway, what matters? A space to actually relax, not constantly pick up clutter, home for stuff, a bin or drawer for remotes, chargers, or board games if you have them, or maybe just have two of your favorite board games. Declutter, say goodbye to decor and toys that don't serve you anymore. Simplify, a large blanket basket instead of folding all the blankets all the time. Now, why this matters, beyond just looking nice, when your high traffic areas work well for you and your family, you notice it immediately. You leave the house without running around like a detective searching for lost shoes and keys. You walk into a space that feels calm when you come home instead of chaotic. You spend less time cleaning and more time living. Organizing isn't about turning your home into a showroom. It's about creating breathing room for your brain and your family to live, relax, and enjoy life. The less you fight your space, the more it works for you. Now, the lazy genius wrap up, as Kendra Adachi might call it, focus on what truly matters to your family. Give everything a home that matches your organizing style. That would be Cassandra. Declutter first, then organize what fits. Dana K. White. Keep systems as simple as possible, because she also believes declutter and minimize. Dawn from Minimal Mom. You don't need a picture perfect home. You need a functional one. And with these small shifts, your higher traffic areas can stop being stress zones and start being the spaces that support you and your family's everyday life. Now, if you would like me, and now I'm talking to you here locally, if you would like help with all of this, I would be happy to help you as your professional organizer, Fullerton Professional Organizing. You can find my website and my Facebook page, and I'm also on Instagram. All right, guys, go get those bins from Dollar Tree because you won't find them anywhere else. And I don't know, like I said, if the prices are going up immediately or not. So go get them before the prices go up. All right, guys, I will see you on the next podcast and the next YouTube. Thank you for watching.